Stella's up there. I'm gonna have to hit this lower one. Hey, Carmel. Hey, Fern. Hey, Lynette. Oh, don't break the dishes. Gracious. Yeah, it's working. Let me knock on some wood. It's working pretty well at the moment. He's hiding in the tunnel now. Hank jumped up and landed on the dishes and made a loud clang, and I think it spooked him. And Stella's up top on the tree, so I can't really throw the mice up there. I'm having to throw them in the bottom little house there, and he can't find it. Well, I didn't put Tabby in the description today, but there's our lag. I was wondering when it was going to hit. And sorry, I'm running late, folks, and this will be kind of a short one today. I've still got 10 things I need to do. I'm breaking with my anti-Walmart position for the sake of running in and running out through the self-checkout. I decided to go to Walmart after work to pick up a couple of things, and all the self-checks are being replaced. So they had no self-checks open. I think they only had 5 registers open, and just lines of people. So it took me forever to get out of that. Hey, Susan. And I've been trying to help the lady from the rescue facilitate a foster for 3 bottle kittens. Then I went to my parents and ate dinner and came home and fed everyone, and I still have to get some things out of my truck, so hoping the weather is going to cooperate tomorrow. I can get my truck worked on, but I don't want to take it over there with a bunch of stuff in it. Yeah, Walmart's terrible. Do not like Walmart. But our water dish managed to stay upright today, despite last night's shenanigans. Who Tabby probably instructed them on how to do. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I try to, but I wanted to do the self-check today. Hey, Aurora. Hey, Dawn. But that was my mistake. And then, of all the things that... I'm going to get on my soapbox for a minute. Of all the things Walmart does not need, on top of all the other terrible things, us too. Yeah, I'd prefer Target any day. But of all the things Walmart does not need to do, I mean, there are a billion of them, but today's top of the list is Walmart does not need to have Dish Network or DirecTV or whoever they were. They don't need to have salesmen set up at a table harassing you about who your cable provider is and can we interest you in this and that. No, leave me alone. I got really irritated because I was trying to get in and out, and then this guy stops me, and I have to be cordial and polite to him just because that's in my nature. Some people would just glare at him and keep walking, but I didn't do that. I entertained him for a couple minutes. Stella doesn't want you to jump up there today, Hank. We're just going to have to use the bottom one today. I'm glad Wilson came out of the tunnel. So yeah, after all that, I gotta start some laundry in a minute. And I have to get some things out of my truck and then put some heavy parts in my truck. Yeah, there's rain around here, and they're talking about rain tomorrow. So it may all be for naught if I put all this stuff in my truck and it's raining in the morning, because the person that's doing it for me doesn't own a garage or anything. He's just doing this in his driveway. So if it's raining, it's gonna push it back till next week. It's been really hot here too, Susan. Hey, Kimberly. But enough of my griping. Who are you hissing at? Hey, Wilson. Don't pay any attention to him. He says I won't. I'm just going to do my thing. Hey. Yeah, Hank was a big help with the towel this morning. You know, normally the water is not a problem unless this one has been in here. But I guess they took notes watching him. But no, Tabby does not typically stay in here all the time. I will leave him in here occasionally. I can't right now because he likes to get up there, and Stella's up there. Well, that was almost a good catch. But yeah, I almost got on in the chat and said that we probably wouldn't do a close-up, but I was already in here, so I figured we'd do a quick one, if nothing else. I hate canceling these since we do them every day. He's not in a bad mood, really. He just, I don't know. I think he wants to get up there, so he's a little antsy. Hey, Brandon. Hey, Anonymous Connor. Well, you have the only two mice I found. I think maybe somebody shoved some mice under the door, because I only found two. They're normally under there, and there was only one under there. I don't know where the others are, unless they're in these beds. I don't think they are. I normally see them when they're in there. And again, sorry for my laggy connection. I said I was going to bring the laptop in here, and I've just been going non-stop all afternoon, so I didn't get a chance to get that all set up. Oh, but fingers crossed. There's some 2.5-week-old kittens that someone contacted the rescue about, and we found a nursing mama cat, which hopefully will take care of them. If she rejects them, we have a backup plan, but it means I'll have to run out and pick them up and then transport them to a different place. But we're gonna hope everything goes well. You know, there's always a need for it, Susan, especially this time of year. Well, this will be the... She's already got one that she, immediately accepted the second that it was brought in the room with her. These are 3 different ones. I don't know if they came from the same litter. Oh, are we frozen? Oh, we're just gonna lag. Lag. Hopefully it'll snap out of this and not totally freeze up on us again. Sorry, I got a notification on my phone. That just screws everything up. So if you can hear me, I'm just trying to ride the lag out for a minute. Just going to be very still. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Anybody got me? Yeah, it's a wonderful phone and internet connection. It must be my phone, because I'm looking at the screen for the main stream and it's that's not lagging. It's just my phone. And my phone gets super hot when I do these. I am, Fern. I've just been running around all afternoon and I did not have a chance to get it all set up this afternoon. So hopefully tomorrow will be a little better. But this is pretty painful for me. I know it's probably... Connor, that's been an issue lately. The past 3 times I've tried that, when I restart YouTube, it doesn't give me the option to resume the current stream. I have to start a brand new one. And I don't know why. We'll get this figured out. We've been doing this for a while. It seems like we would have ironed out all the issues by now, but we still have them. But we're keeping this short today anyway, so if you guys can just bear with me a little bit longer. It looks a little smoother on my end now, so hopefully it's cleaned up for you guys now. It's not perfect, but it's better than it was. You know, another thing we could possibly try that I pondered is, rather than doing these close-ups on an individual stream, which I kind of like to do these because, you know, you can, like with the post we've been sharing on Facebook, you can go back a year ago today and see, you know, what happened a year ago today. But I've thought about plugging a webcam into this and just turning off the main camera and using the webcam to do the close-up on the main stream. I don't like that idea as much, but it's a possibility if I run into issues with the laptop. We'll see how the laptop does first. Just for the sake of keeping things, you know, archived every day. I think it'll be cool to go back 10 years down the road and see these. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Connor. I've got multiple inputs on that computer. It wouldn't be tough. I can change the input from the broadcast software and all that, so it wouldn't be a problem to do. Yes, they were. And look at them now. Are you guys friends now? Tabby wanted to slap everybody a minute ago. And I'm also going to have to turn the air conditioning down. It's hot in here, like always. Or maybe it's just me because I'm all worked up. Yeah, I wish we'd been able to foster them from birth. It just wasn't possible at the time. I guess it would have been possible. We didn't think it was possible. But when we weren't able to find a foster for these guys, we decided we'll make it work. In hindsight, we should have just let them stay at the office and done everything there. Coming to get you, Tabby. They are. And I think I talked to the lady from the rescue like 2 or 3 times this afternoon and trying to figure out everything with the kittens that we were trying to get a foster for. I think we're going to take Hank and Stella on Sunday, or at least I know I'll go up there regardless, but I think we should try it at least. But I've got to make up a little flyer with a nice description and some good pictures, and make sure everybody knows they have to go together. Well, there's no guarantee that they're going to be adopted. We've taken some of them before and brought them right back. So, and who's to say that they're going to do well? If they get in there and they're just mortified and miserable, I won't leave them there long. Well, I think Hank will be okay. Hank's pretty bold. He doesn't hide like Wilson does. He can be a little nervous, but not like Wilson. You almost knocked it in the water there, Hank. Which would have been perfectly okay with you, I'm sure. But we are, yeah, I don't know either. Probably terrified and trying to melt into the bed or whatever we carry for them to lay in. Yeah, I'm not gonna torture Wilson anymore. He can just hang around here. If the perfect scenario comes around, we'll entertain it, but I'm not gonna take him up to the pet store. But as we just hit 20 minutes, I want to keep this a little short today because, like I said, I've got about 10 other things I have to do. By the time everything's all said and done, I will probably be back in here to feed them again. So that's how my days go. As soon as I get home, I run around just to run around some more. So I hope to do better tomorrow. Like I say, my truck, depending on weather, my truck may be getting worked on tomorrow, so I may have to go pick it up after work. I don't know how long it's going to take the guy to do this stuff. So it may be later than usual, but hopefully not too late. I'll try to remember to jump in the chat and let you know if it's going to be way later than normal. But I thank you guys. Always appreciated that you come and hang out. And I hope you all have a good night. And we'll see you again sometime tomorrow.